Ladies and gentlemen, children of the interwebs out there, Sebastian Envy, strong style, cinephile, and there's some moving and shaking on the MCU front, so let's geek about it for a scant few minutes, because basically every show not called Loki coming to Disney Plus, or supposed to be coming to Disney Plus anytime soon, has now been kicked to like 2024. So you're supposed to get Loki within like a weekly episodic release, and they were supposed to get Echo, which is a spin-off of the Echo character from the Hawkeye series. A lot of people are kind of wondering why she was getting a spin-off and exactly how many episodes of it, because that's kind of been a point of confusion. But apparently that it was going to get dropped in November, I believe it was, but they were going to take all the episodes of Echo and drop it all at the same time. And some people are wondering, well, why are they going to do that? Do they not like the show? Do the B encounters, powers that be, not think it's very good, so they just want to kind of dump it all at one time and just get it out of the way and just people can just move on and forget about it? Who knows? But it ain't coming until 2024. You had X-Men 97, the much anticipated, including by myself, continuation of the X-Men animated series, the great X-Men animated series from Fox. That's got bumped into 2024. You had Ironheart, which has been bumped to have no release date whatsoever. That's, of course, following the character of Riri Williams, who debuted in the Black Panther sequel. It's supposed to be like a tech versus magic type of thing, because the villain in that is the Hood, who's magically empowered. Kind of curious how that's going to go. Plus, it's just, I mean, I'm not a big like Ironheart person, so, you know, my interest in that, I didn't really latch onto her super hard as a character in the Black Panther movies, so I'll be interested in it just because it's an MCU thing. It's another comic book thing. Of course, I'll watch it from that standpoint, but am I really, really just waiting for it? Not really. Then you had Daredevil, Born Again. It's gotten production has stopped. That is because of the strikes, but that's been pushed. You had the Agatha spinoff from WandaVision, which, like, why is Agatha getting a spinoff? Like, who cares about Agatha, really? But apparently that, even though the name keeps changing, has also been pushed in 2024. Wonder Man is gotten pushed back. They weren't very far into development in production of that when the strikes kind of shut that down. And then one of the things I read was that they might be trying to take Ironheart and kind of put it closer towards whenever they're going to release Armor Wars, if they ever do, because it's, I guess, synergy, because it's Ironheart's tech, armor and stuff. Armor Wars is presumably, with Don Cheadle, going to be Iron Man-ish related. Remains to be seen how it all, like I said, are we going to even see an Armor Wars? Because it was supposed to be a series, and then it was going to be a movie. So will it actually happen? Because the strikes have kind of affected things, kind of affected the planning and production of things, pushing everything out, just pushing and pushing and pushing. So it's like, by the time they can get things going, is the appetite for said show or movie going to still be there for them to even do it? Because then you had Iger coming out and saying, well, they put out too much. Then you have Iger coming out and saying, well, they put out too much content, and that's basically watering down the end result, the end product, and people are losing interest, and this and that. And I saw one report that maybe they're spacing things out because they want to kind of make every, be it a TV show or a movie, feel more like an event that you have to go see, because the next one's not going to be, the next MCU thing is not going to be for months or even like a year, kind of like it was before, whereas it wasn't so much content going on all the time. So, yeah, I don't know, it just remains to be seen how it all shakes out, but it's just, the strike is affecting things. I have no issue with folks striking to get, if that's the tool that they have, the means that they have to get better competitive wages. This is what they do, this is their life, this is their career, they should be compensated properly for it so they can keep a roof over their heads. That's, period, that's just, it's common sense. Does it suck that stuff is getting shut down and we're not getting new TV shows or new content of all types because of this going on? Kind of does, but at the end of the day, they got to do what they got to do for them, and there's plenty of other stuff. There's plenty of shows that all of us have in queues across the 50 million streaming services that are out there that we can catch up on while we're waiting for the new stuff to come down the pike. Or there's just feel-good television that we watched before, really great series that we can rewatch all over again while we're waiting for the new stuff to come down, because it'll get there eventually. It's just a matter of waiting it out. So I don't know. It remains to be seen how it all shakes out. Like I said, it's just some moving and shaking and some delays with the MCU, which could be for the better because they can just plan and just give us better content. That's the thing. Like I had said before, to me it wasn't and maybe it was just at the rate that they were spitting this stuff out, spitting the shows out, that the quality wasn't going to be as good. But to me, it's like, I don't care if you have like 5 shows or like 10 shows, just make good shows regardless. That's what you have to do. And the stuff we've seen thus far from the MCU, at least in my opinion, started off good, and then it peters out towards the end, and they don't really stick the landing ever. So fix that part, and then we'll be good. So maybe more time, things are delayed, more proper planning, more just kind of working together to on whatever connections you're making across the TV shows or movies or whatever. You can there's lots of ways to improve things going forth. I guess you can't really write on anything at the moment because of the writer's strike, but I mean, you gotta be thinking. You can't be working on it, I understand that, but you gotta be thinking of things, right? Planning in your head. Just keep it in your head about what you can do once things start to get going again. Hopefully it's for the better, because I want the MCU to be good. I want it to continue to get to continue to grow and expand, and to bring in other characters that aren't exactly, your Caps and your Iron Mans and, the mainstream, not even mainstream, the main characters that people know. There's a vast universe of characters with Marvel. I don't want it to become DC, where it's like, let's reboot every, 8 years with the same characters over and over again, when they have a wealth of other characters that they can lean upon or just bring to the forefront. Marvel is trying to do that, and I really hope that they can. But who knows? I guess we'll all find out together, right? Won't we? Isn't that how it always is? But those are my thoughts on it, scattered as they often are. But it goes out there. Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media. Talk to me there. Talk to me here. Until next time, Us Geek.